What is cracking, guys? We are back for some domination on Zavod 311, and today I'm going to be using that Type 95B1. And this is a carbine, and this gun here is pretty nice, actually. I mean, at first I was like, kind of skeptical. It looks kind of futuristic with the little top there and a little weirdo, but hey, this gun is actually quite fun to use, and it can do quite a bit of damage up close and at medium range. Obviously, carbines aren't something you want to use at long ranges. You're going to be better off with a LMG, a sniper DMR, assault rifle. But it can hold its own, actually. And for the carbines that I have used, it's done, probably the best or close. It's been one of the better. It's been one of the better carbines at distance, at least from my personal experience. I mean, numbers may say otherwise or whatever, but just as a player feel, at least on PS4 that is, it has done pretty well at distance for me with getting those medium-sized shots. Now, obviously, I don't like taking long shots, and right here, I mean, we get hit when we're behind the tank. Hopefully, stuff like that gets, fixed in the future there, but it's just one of those things, man. It's a feel. Every weapon, you're going to have a different feel. There's going to be weapons that other people hate that you love. There's going to be weapons that you love that other people hate. And vice versa, vice versa, versa, vice. And all that good stuff. So, it's just one of those things, man. I did enjoy using this weapon quite a bit. And it's one that I'll be using here in the future a lot more as well. It's just, again, I'm a big fan of a lot of the weapons on Battlefield. I feel like as long as you put yourself in a position, you get comfortable with your weapon and you just get accustomed to it, you get used to it, you know the recoil, you know the reload time, you know what you have to do to be successful, you know what ranges you need to be trying to fight at, you know those things about your weapon, you're going to be in a good position to win a lot of battles. And that's kind of the aim that I took here with the 95B. At first, I was kind of skeptical. But after using it, I was definitely like, well, this thing does, pretty good with some damage. Up close and at medium range. It definitely holds its own. So, it's just one of those things, man. With any weapon, man, try it out. Try it out with different attachments. Figure out what's the best. Of course, I go with the Cobra sight for this gun here. And it does definitely wonders. I mean, Cobra's a beast. But, try out some weapons, man. Try them out. See what you can do. See how it's going to go for you. And I think that's going to give you the best overall feel. And we're going to go ahead and play another round of domination here on Zavod. Just coming and starting from the opposite side. I really kind of wish they wouldn't do this for the future. For domination, I hope they kind of like either patch this out or something where you play both sides of the map. I mean, don't get me wrong. In a competitive scene, competitive play, tournament play, I would 100% understand this aspect of it. But when it comes down to just playing and you're just trying to have some fun with friends, it is just so like, ugh. There's just some maps you don't want to play twice. And even the maps you do like, you're like, well, we beat them on this map or we lost to them on this map pretty convincingly. I don't want to play this map again. Like, I don't know if I'm the only one that gets that feeling, but I don't know. I just hate having to go on both sides of domination. I really don't feel like it has that big of an effect on the game as far as where you start. I mean, yes, at the initial start of the match, definitely there's a huge impact. There's some maps where you start basically between both flags and you're good, and the other team just has one flag, and that initial start could have an impact on the map. But from what I've seen, most matches are one-sided anyway, and it just really isn't going to matter which side you start on. And then there's those maps where it doesn't matter what side you start on, the guys are still going to play with the same exact strategies. They're going to try to get on the rooftop, they're going to camp on the roof, and pretty much just try to dominate the map from the rooftop. This is one of those maps, but there are other maps as well. Like there's the one with the crane where, everybody just hops on the crane and hops down to get on the roof where you can't get naturally or without, the aid of the crane or without climbing that middle pillar, that huge middle pillar in the middle of the map, and they use that and they just jump over to the rooftop over there. So it's just people just camping the rooftops a lot of the times, I find, in domination, which is kind of frustrating, but hey, it's part of the game. You got to adapt, you got to play better. But I definitely don't want to see it twice. You know, I don't want to see it back-to-back maps or back-to-back on the same map with the exact same tactics, and people just aren't switching anything up, and the side of the map you start on has no effect on the game. I don't know, maybe that's me, but that's just me venting, and hopefully it didn't bother you guys too much. But back to this Type 95, man. It's a real nice gun. It's definitely one I recommend using. I would definitely go with the laser sight, just because it's going to be a weapon that you're going to have a lot of closer engagements. Pretty much with any of the carbines, I'm going to recommend either a suppressor or a laser for the most part. If there's any difference in the future, I will let you guys know. But as of right now, I like the laser, or else I like the silencer on most of these bad boys once you have them unlocked. Right here, we're just running into the middle like an idiot and just getting busted in the face. And that's one thing I'm really trying to work on doing. I pop out way too much. And by pop out, I mean instead of working the corner effectively, I'll just run out and kind of just be out in the open. I'll just get blasted by like 4 dudes at one time, and it's just really bad. You know, you're getting shot up by various guns, shotguns, snipers, DMRs, assault rifles, LMGs. You're getting shot by everything because I'm just out in the open, and it's just quite annoying. Taking a lot of bullets, taking a lot of deaths in that aspect of the game. And it's something I'm definitely working on as an infantryman. Trying to improve daily, trying to improve all the time, and you can only do that by practicing, getting repetitions, and really thinking about what you have to do to improve. So that's what I'm doing here in the future, and that's one thing I've noticed about my game. That and reloading, which I do way too much. You know, those are 2 huge aspects of my game that I have to improve and work on. But that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this video, though, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Got some carbine gameplay. Got some more carbine gameplay coming up here in the near future. And that's going to do it. Be sure to subscribe for more Battlefield 2K and Madden content. And until the next time, we gone.